What's going on, everyone? My name is Impulse, and welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 6. I am super excited today, peeps, because today is the day that Grian and I are going to work together on something very, very special to kill ISKALL, because, yeah, you saw it last episode, I'm sure. Grian and I teamed up. We decided to team up. I did win the bid to kill ISKALL, but Grian had some great ideas, and we've been talking, and I gotta tell you, they're great ideas, and I am excited to get going. But it is going to be a massive, massive project, and it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of planning, a lot of digging, a lot of building, and yes, it's going to take us a while. Luckily, ISKALL gave us a week, so I have no idea how long it's been since last episode, but I assure you this was definitely going to be worth the wait because I am excited and you are going to love it. So we're going to get started on this project. I think first off, I will meet up with Grian to kind of go over the general plan before we get started on the actual building of it up. So I'm going to head over to Grian's base now and we'll give you an idea of what we have in store.
Hello, Impulse.
Hello again.
Are you ready for this?
I am super excited. I can't stop smiling because I'm so excited for what we're putting together this episode.
So we've already sort of planned everything out, but this is like a physical representation of what we're going to be putting together. So just so the audience understands our plan, we're already like a few days into our 1 week time. So we've actually got to crack on and get this done.
Yes.
So it's split into two halves, my half and then Impulse's half.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can work on it without crazy time zone issues. So let's go over what I'm going to do. Now, mine is going to be somewhat of like a action-y, like play type thing where I'm going to have a custom jukebox. It's going to do some weird and wacky things. ISKALL is going to go in the minecart and he's going to be pushed around my play. It's going to tell a weird and wonderful story. And then boom, we hit Impulse's section, which is going to be
redstone, of course. I got a little.
This is my representation of. This is in my mind. This is what you're doing.
This is exactly what I had planned, actually. No. Oh, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna build up a bit of a Rube Goldberg type machine to send him through, and he won't know when he's gonna actually die. I think there's gonna be a lot of little jump scares for him. And yeah, in the end, of course, he's going to get his. But I think we're going to save that for, later.
It's going to be a secret. The actual way that ISKALL's going to be demised, it'll be the end of all this. So don't you panic. And it will be a nice secret and a surprise because I don't want anyone spoiling it.
Right. Oh, man, this is going to be fun. But we got lots of work to do.
This is going to be amazing. OK, let's get cracking.
I've been doing a little bit of digging here. We needed to clear out a space for those scenes to play out, and we are directly underneath the shopping district. Why we're here, we'll reveal that later. But yeah, this is the deal where ISKALL's basically going to get in a minecart, and he's going to come watch the show play out. I've set up some redstone that will keep him here for a little bit while the things happen, and then after a set time, basically, we're going to send him off onto the next scene, and if we need to slow him down, we can using this flashing rail trick, and then he will go on to the next scene, and there's 4 total scenes that are going to play out. So yeah, I was just doing a bit of redstone just to make sure that we could kind of control the flow of his cart as he goes through this. Once he gets through those scenes that Grian will be setting up here shortly, then he's off to my part of this whole deal, which is the Rube Goldberg machine, and I'm going to take him up a ways because we're going to have some fun up there. So this is the next piece I need to do. We're going to put him on an escalator, or I guess in this case you could call it an escalator. So we're going to take him up, and I think I'm going to start by introducing him to his favorite block. And by favorite block, of course, I meant his least favorite block. Through this doorway here, we have an escalator tunnel full of diorite, which I'm sure he's going to totally appreciate. So let's go through and check it out. Got a piston door, opens up, exposes this, keeping it nice and slow here so he can really enjoy the scenery. Look at all this diorite. Oh, of course I had plenty of diorite on hand because I don't think I used any all season until now, that is. But look at this. It looks amazing, I think. In fact, I'm actually pretty proud of this. Look at this. We do have some exposed spots in the ceiling because, yeah, we're not just going to make them look at diorite. I think what we should do on his way up is put a little diorite in his pockets by dispensing them onto the track. So as he goes up, basically his inventory is just going to fill up with diorite blocks. He's gonna love it. Okay, we've got all the dispensers in, filled up with some diorite and hooked up to some redstone. So we should now collect a whole bunch of diorite as we go through this deal. There we go. Yes, it's raining from the ceiling. This is awesome. Look how much diorite is filling my inventory. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, death by diorite, pretty much. So, one thing is, I guess I don't have a off switch. It just unloaded an entire stack per dispenser. All right, I'm gonna have to give this thing an off button. So the escalator diorite tunnel of doom is now complete, which means we can move on to the next phase of this journey, and that is to do something with this hallway. So I'm thinking a little lava is in store for Iskall here. Something that's gonna scare him into thinking he might die as he passes through this hallway, and then when he gets to the end, we're gonna give him a little surprise, I think. So all right, let me get building and I'll show you what we got in store for him next. Well, this hallway is looking pretty darn good, if I do say so myself, but this hallway's not just for looks. We're not just gonna try to scare him by having lava surrounding him. No. There is a dark secret behind the lava right here, and basically every single lava pillar you see, there's a dispenser, and in that dispenser we're gonna put a lot of arrows, and they're basically just gonna be shooting out as Iskall travels through here, kind of right in front of his face. I haven't decided if I'm gonna actually hit him with any or not, or if I'm gonna just try to make it seem like he might get hit as they fly right in front of his face as he travels through. I think that's the key here. And what I need to do next is actually do all the redstone behind the scenes so that those trigger perfect timing as he travels through here. So yeah, this might be a bit tricky to get the timings down, but I think I got him pretty close now. Let's check it out. Oh, and look at that. The arrows are just flying right in front of my face. Some of them are catching on fire, but none of them hit me. And I think that's exactly how I want it to be. So just make him think that he's gonna get hit by these arrows, and he doesn't in the end. That is amazing. It's just a shower of arrows. Oh, I put 64 arrows. I've tested it a few times, and I got the redstone running underneath here to the back of all the dispensers. Pretty easy job here. And then just kind of had the timing go through block to block and started to put a little more delay on them as we got further along because the cart kind of slows down. So I think that worked out just about perfect. So I'm going to close this up now, and now we can move on to the next part. All right, I've gone ahead and built up the next two segments actually, just to keep things moving here because, yeah, this is, it's taken a long time and I want to get through this because I want to save time to see Iskall's reaction to this thing. But yeah, this next part is super cool. So what happens is you turn the corner and you get stopped right here. It kind of looks like you're going to go right into this lava curtain and face your demise right there. But instead, we're going to stop on the carpet and we're going to drop them into the next room, which is a real fun one here. So let's go ahead and go through here as he would. We get stopped here, we're staring at lava, and we drop into blackness, and all of a sudden, we're being bounced around by all these slime block mechanisms, and finally, we make our way up this water elevator up to this cool tunnel here, the psychedelic tunnel of lights. I don't know, that's a temporary name, I suppose, but we're gonna make our way through here. It's just kind of a cool thing, and when he gets to the end here, this is where we are gonna do another little jump scare, and I'm going to put that in next, but I want to kind of go back here and take a look. You can see this tunnel, you see the lights moving down, got the redstone all kind of underneath here and around it to kind of go around and make those lights just spiral all the way through. I think it looks pretty cool. And then we're going to work our way back into that slime block launching room just so you can get a better look at it. Now, this room obviously needs some work. It needs to be decorated. You can see I went with a lot of the lime concrete and the lime terracotta, glazed terracotta blocks for any of the pieces where we don't want it to have the blocks moving because slime blocks will be pulling them. So this glazed terracotta works out really great. Keep that green theme because we're going to go with an Iskalium. Iskalium? Is that how you say it? You know, the green stuff that Iskall likes. We're gonna go with that kind of look in this room, and you can see it's a giant room. It needs to be decorated, so I'm just gonna put Iskalium there. I think I said it properly this time. I'm gonna put some Iskalium all over the room and cover it up with green so that as he's bouncing through the room, that's all he really sees. So yeah, bounces up to here, comes over here, and then bounces over here, bounces up to there, bounces over from there, onto that, up to there, and then over to the track. So quite a few little bouncing mechanisms. It's real fun to go through. But yeah, decorating this room is going to be a bit of a chore, so I'm going to get started now. Well, there's plenty of Iskalium in here now. I've done my best to kind of decorate the place to make it so he's not just staring at the walls as he comes through here. And yeah, it's definitely got some flavor for sure. Let's take a test run and make sure we've covered up most of the area. I got a feeling he's just mainly going to stay looking forward, so I didn't bother trying to cover the ceiling or anything like that. But let's go through as if we are Iskall, and let's see what kind of view he gets while in here. It should just be greenness everywhere. Oh yeah, that is looking brilliant. Okay, yes, that looks great. We should hop over here and finally up the elevator. Oh my goodness. This thing is coming along. I love it. All right, now I'm super excited what this end cap is going to be. So I'm going to build that up next, and you guys are going to love this piece. So this is the part I am super excited about. He is going to arrive right here, and when he does, there's going to be a piece of TNT waiting for him, sitting right on here that's ignited and about to blow up in his face. But we're not going to kill him with that. Nope. We're going to drop him through the floor right before it explodes. And we have to make sure that we dispense some water into the TNT so we don't blow up all this. Now, in order to do this properly, the timing has to be perfect. So if I misjudged one of these repeaters back here, all this redstone's probably going to blow up and I'm going to have to redo it again. So I'm pretty nervous to test this, but let's go ahead and kind of take a look. I'm going to walk through it right here. So he's going to come in just like this. It's going to trigger that, and that would ignite the TNT, and then we're going to drop through the floor, and you might have heard some water, and I am stuck in a block. Where am I? Yeah, and that's exactly where we're going to fall through to. I got leather pants out of that. I've had some skellies attack me while I was back here. It scared me. I wasn't expecting that. I'm stalling now because I'm afraid to put the TNT in here. Like I said, if we mess this up, it's going to be a mess. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's just send the cart through so we can see it from up here. And oh, cross your fingers. I really don't want to have to redo this. There's the TNT. It's lit. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Perfect. Yes, we did it. Did you see that? The water came out right when it exploded and no damage done. This is going to be very scary for him because literally drops out at the last second there. Whoa. Oh, a little bit of lag here on the server today. That's the other thing that's been terrifying about all these things I've been building is lag. If lag comes into the play here, slime block launchers may not work properly. TNT may actually explode when it's not supposed to. Lots of stuff could go wrong, I suppose. But let's come in here. TNT in the face. Oh, that is a scary sight. And we drop out. Felt like I took just a little bit of damage, but that's going to be fine because eventually we do want to get his health down here. So yes, that is awesome. This is working great. I'm going to close this up now. This has got to be my favorite part. Well, peeps, now's the time. We are going to test this thing end to end, almost, at least my bit. You can see, though, Grian's actually been in here working on the stage and all that, and yeah, it's going to be good. I got to tear that down now that I'm done digging, but we're going to test this thing, and I've got potions of poison. I've got the TNT. There's lots of ways I could die going through this thing, and we don't want him to die until the very end. So I'm a little worried I'm going to die too soon, but we're going to test it. Here we go. A little nervous about this. I don't have the diorite dropping from the ceiling because that's just a pain to clean up. So I'm going to wait until he's in to do that. I've got the door open already for me there, but obviously that's going to open as you come in. A few times I have not made it to the top of this. It's so slow, and I want it to be that way so he can catch as much diorite as possible. Oh, I love the arrows. And here's where I'm going to get hit with some potion, I hope. Oh, I definitely did. I am taking lots of damage there. A little bit more on the fall, and I'm hoping this just gets me down to half a heart as I come through here. Yep, there it is, half a heart. Now the key. Am I going to take more damage from the TNT? This is the part that I'm super concerned about. I'm still taking damage from the poison, actually. Interesting. Okay. Oh, no! Oh no, I was worried about that. Okay, I might want to drop him a little sooner so he doesn't take that TNT damage. Oh, luckily I kind of knew that was going to happen, or I had a feeling it might, so I put all my stuff away and put my spawn point right here so we can get back into this. So I'm going to change the timings just a little bit on that drop. He's going to drop maybe a tick or two before that TNT goes off. We're going to have to test this a few times, I got a feeling. Oh, they went all my levels as well. Great. And who knows what happened to that minecart. Okay, we're going to try this again. I tweaked the timings of the TNT drop, and hopefully I didn't mess it up. And, you know, I'm really afraid that thing's just going to blow up everything in the redstone there. So we're going to find out. We're going to do another run here as we go through. And you guys, I'm probably going to start getting sick of seeing this, but I'm having fun every time I go through here, especially this part. I love watching these arrows fly right in front of my face. This is so awesome. Okay, here we go. Through here, we get hit with the poison, and that should take us down to half a heart. Now, the key, again, is to not get hurt after that, so hopefully we make it through. I'm also a little nervous about what happened to the last minecart after I died, so we may end up running into that. Okay, that was just poison still taking effect. It's not going to kill me. It just gets you down to half a heart. Here we go. Moment of truth. TNT comes out. Will it drop us a little sooner? There we go. That dropped us sooner. We didn't die. And here we go through this tunnel here. We're going to eject. And we get pushed up. And I'm not going to show you where we end up because that would be a spoiler. But guess what, peeps? That worked out perfect. Oh. And now I only have half a heart and no way to get back.
Impulse, is your half completely finished?
My half is completely finished, man. I'm super excited about it.
Okay, mine is also finished. So I need to show you exactly what's going on because I really need your help. We're going to have to do a little bit of rehearsals for this. You kind of know what's going on, but I haven't actually given you firm instructions.
Okay.
So I'm sending Iskall through like a documentary style thing from the 50s, and we're gonna be the actors for this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in the minecart, and I will sort of I'll do half of the acting, and then you can kind of get an idea for it.
Okay.
We've set up this custom music disc, as you know. So get in the minecart, and I'll do the thing. You ready?
Here we go.
Welcome to the ride of your life. For your safety, please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. We wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Oh, there you are.
Here we witness the perfect hermit household.
Nice
The
apron,
builder
dude.
stays at home while the redstoner goes out during the day to work.
What is that?
Oh look, here he is now.
So Iskall's gonna enter in, or you playing
What has the
Iskall.
builder prepared for dinner tonight? It's none other than his favorite meal, Swedish meatballs.
Swedish meatballs.
This really is the perfect hermit household.
Oh my goodness. Where am I going now?
But things are not as simple as they first appear.
Oh. Uh-oh.
The builder has bought a gift for the household.
Nice.
A lovely diorite statue. Surely this will go down a treat. Let's see what the hard-working redstoner has to say. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
He seems to hate it.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is good.
Perhaps not all is dandy in this Hermitcraft household after all. Let's see what happens next.
I'll place diorite.
Oh no. It seems the builder has acquired a taste for diorite and has decorated the entire house with
Oh my
it.
goodness, this is
Surely
great.
our
This is so
hard-working
good.
redstoner will help the builder through this troubling obsession. Oh dear. It seems that he would rather see the house blown to smithereens.
Nice. Nice touch.
Will this discourse be solved with a candid conversation? Let's find out.
Look at the place.
Shock. The redstoner has left the builder alone with the diorite. It seems the builder
Oh,
is plotting
man.
some kind of revenge.
Crying.
How will
I'm
this thrilling
crying.
tale
This is so
end
good.
for our hard-working redstone hermit? There's only one way to find out. Enjoy the ride. Iskall 85,
Ooh.
to your demise.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's your bit.
Spooky finish. Oh, you're leading them up.
So you got a pretty good idea of what my half is going to look like, right? Just roughly speaking. We've now tweaked the time so it works even better. Now I'm desperate to see what you've done. Can we're going to sit through it again, and then I'll meet you at the end, okay?
Sounds good. All right.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to our
Here we go.
hard-working redstone
Back at the
hermit.
end.
There's only one way to find out. Enjoy the ride.
I'm
Here
so
we go.
excited for you to
Iskall
see this.
85, to your demise.
Goodbye. Enjoy the ride, Grian.
What? Oh no! Oh my impulse!
How you doing there, buddy?
Oh my. You know. This is way better than what I did.
You getting bounced around a bit?
And the music.
Wait
Oh
for
my
it.
goodness.
You're gonna love this next part.
Oh my goodness. What's gonna happen? Oh, come
Be
on.
careful.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Did you enjoy the ride?
Okay, that was phenomenal. This is gonna be the best thing ever. Okay, let's get Iskall in here right now. We need to do this before anything breaks, okay?
Yes, for sure.
We need to do this like right now. Okay, I blacked out the last few seconds because the actual method of his destruction we want to keep secret as much as possible.
Right.
Okay, are we ready? I think we're ready.
I am ready, yes. I got to refill that diorite that filled your pockets, but yes, other than that, I'm ready.
All right, let's go prepare and get Iskall in here ASAP. Welcome, Iskall. You're probably surprised to see me here.
Well, a little bit. Yep.
So what's happened here is I went halvesy with Impulse on this so that I could be super involved, and we've kind of gone literally halvesies. So I've done half of your demise, and Impulse has done half of your demise, and I think you'll be able to tell who did which bit. But you know, we'll leave that as a surprise.
It's gonna be good.
I can't believe you guys did this. So basically, Impulse, you won the auction, and then how did Grian get popped?
He gave me some diamonds to be part of it. I was
did
like,
he now?
yeah, let's do it, man. Let's team up. It's gonna
I
be
paid
epic.
for this. I paid for this experience. So this is
it was
the
so
ride of your life,
important to
dude.
me.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess. Yeah.
whoa. You're gonna have to put all your items in that chest because you are going to die.
I am going to die. That just sounds so scary, dude. It's been so long.
We didn't test this with a dragon head on. I hope that doesn't change anything.
That shouldn't affect
take
anything.
I can't take that off. But hold on, just one last time. I want to see since last death, 7.38 days.
Wow.
No AFK time.
Congrats, man. That is impressive.
Okay, so this is kind of a solo experience for you. So we're actually gonna leave you to it, and I think we'll have to say enjoy the ride, right, Impulse?
Exactly, man. Enjoy the ride of your life.
All right. So
I'm just terribly scared. Okay.
Yeah, you should be.
he really should be. He really should be. Okay, right. We're gonna go backstage. Good luck, Iskall. We'll see you at the other end. Bye.
Ready? Yep. 3. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm shaking. What's gonna happen? I'm all alone.
Welcome to the ride of your life. For your safety, please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. We wouldn't want you to get hurt.
What in the world?
Here we witness the perfect hermit household. The builder stays at home while the redstoner goes out during the day to work. Oh look, here he is now. What has the builder prepared for dinner tonight? It's none other than his favorite meal, Swedish meatballs. This really is the perfect hermit household. But things are not as simple as they first appear.
What?
The builder has bought a gift for the household. A lovely diorite statue. Surely this will go down a treat. Let's see what the hard-working redstoner has to say.
Burn it. Yes.
Oh
say
dear.
no. Good.
He seems to hate it.
Yes. Good. Beat him. Beat him up. And then I'm going again.
Perhaps not all is dandy in this Hermitcraft household after all. Let's see what happens next.
Oh no. Grian.
Oh no. It seems the builder has acquired a taste for diorite and has decorated the entire house with it. Surely our hard-working redstoner will help the builder through this troubling obsession.
No. No.
Oh
don't.
dear.
Yes.
It seems that he would rather see the house blown to smithereens. Will this discourse be solved with a candid conversation? Let's find out. Shock! The redstoner has left the builder alone with the diorite. It seems the builder is plotting some kind of revenge. How will this thrilling tale end for our hard-working redstone hermit? There's only one way to find out. Enjoy the ride. ISKALL'85, to your demise.
No. Oh my. Okay. Yes. No. Is this it? Oh no, I'm still good. Okay, Scallion, we're safe. Oh, I'm on half heart. Oh my goodness. I don't know. The run game is here. That's looking awesome. But that looks scary. No, this is it. No. What just happened? I'm still alive. I'm invincible. I'm still alive. Did he just punch me?
Impulse, I think we should take a bow for our little acting skills there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, lads. Well done. But can I just ask, what in the world, Grian?
Well,
mean,
could you tell who did what side of the which side of the demise? Like, can you tell who did what half?
Yep. I think I got it. The redstoner and the builder. I see how it is.
Yep.
I gotta say, I must get a copy of that suit.
Okay, I will loan it to you for sure.
That is a very fancy suit.
Love it.
I do approve of it. So this was incredible. I mean, I'm kind of happy. I know I just died, but I'm kind. Wait a minute. By the way, you punched me, Grian.
You can keep it.
Here's another one if you want.
Oh. That spammage of diorite as I was going up. I mean, that kind of prepared me. That put me in the mood to,
Yeah.
I had to get the biggest wash.
That
Thank you, guys.
escalator you went up, it's actually the escalator. The diorite escalator.
Oh, no. Let's call the other room the escalator, the green room, not the diorite room.
Yes, the escalium bouncy room, right? You caught that?
Oh, that was so scary. I had half a heart through that room.
Yeah.
I thought for sure I'm gonna die in one of these.
Could have been any moment. That was the idea.
And then I drove up towards a dispenser, thinking, okay, well, here comes the arrow. And then I drove up. I drove through a lava room. Did you guys know that? And the arrows didn't hit me. They just went right in front of my face every single time.
No, it's almost like we planned this.
Exactly,
Impulse.
right? Oh, but I can't believe it actually went to plan.
Big brain redstone there. Well done.
It took us a week,
really
but we
shocked.
did it.
Can I just ask? Did I get killed in my own hitman room?
You did. You did.
So my track record of that Black Pearl shop this season is one hit ordered on Grian, which ended up with me dying because I was chasing this man around. Impulse, I don't know if you remember, I was chasing this man around. He dug away a hole, and I fell into lava. I went to Minecon and met up with a fan who had painted a beautiful picture of me falling into that hole. And the second
I'm glad the irony
I got
wasn't
killed.
lost on you. I am glad.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, man.
Oh, GG, dudes.
Thank
It was
you.
worth it. It was totally worth a week's worth of work and a lot of diamonds.
Yeah, and I had so much fun building it up and working with Grian, and it came together. Oh, man, that was so fun.
And I now have 6 minutes since last death.
I've been alive longer than you.
Hey, man, we get to see your beautiful face again. No more dragon head.
This is true. That feels really, really good. Do not dispense another dragon head on my face, because it is massive.
And now I'm going to leave the building.
See you, builder. And there you have it. We properly demised ISKALL, and I gotta tell you, that went better than I ever could have imagined. That was absolutely epic. So much fun to do that, and wow, working with Grian, that was just a really fun way to do it. By now, you guys may have heard, and if you haven't, this may seem kind of sudden, but today is the day that we call it quits here on Season 5. That is why I am here in the Bay of Impulse, just to give it one last look. Yeah, maybe we could have cleaned up the diorite along the way, but this is it, guys. We are ending Season 6. And it was a lot of fun. I want to thank you all for all the memories in Season 6. I'm not going to do any kind of crazy tour or anything like that. We just did one in episode 100 not too long ago. So if you're interested in taking a look back at the season, you can always do that. But we did so much on this world, and I am super proud of how everything turned out. I am looking forward to Season 7. It'll be just around the corner, and it is going to be another good one. I can feel it. I am so excited for it. I'm going to go down into my base one last time. It's a bit bittersweet, but we are going to do this. I am going to put a chest down. We're going to take off all of our gear, so I will leave it to you in case you want it. I will fix that log there that I accidentally, shaved off with the axe. And yeah, that will be it. I'm sure this world will be up for download very soon, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll announce that in the next video in Season 7 when it's finally ready, and that will all be waiting for you. So thanks again, everybody. The support this season has been fantastic. This has been my favorite season so far, and I got a feeling next season is even going to top this one. I'm looking forward to it so much. So yeah, that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun, a lot of work, definitely worth it. And yeah, as bittersweet as it is to say goodbye to Season 6, oh, I am so looking forward to Season 7. Words are so hard because I'm tearing up. But yes, thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. And with that said, I will see you guys in Season 7.